Carroll Close in Swindon. So it's in Leiden we got to go to, so Leiden. Right, where is it? It's off Austin Crescent. Okay. So near Austin Crescent. Right, okay. Right, we're going to go out. I'm looking for a golf trolley, an electric golf trolley, because carrying around Marlborough is becoming a bit laboursome. Yeah, it's becoming quite difficult now in my old age, and I find that I'm absolutely knackered after a game of golf. But this thing here, like, you know, it's an electric trolley, so it's just battery powered, so you just stick your golf clubs on it and walk alongside it. That's the idea of it.
What, it goes on its own?
Yeah, you just press in it, off it goes kind of thing, and you just walk alongside it. You don't pull it. So I'm going to use that. I mean, normally a brand new one costs about £500 or £600. But Barry is an ex-professional golfer, by the way, so he's got one for 30 quid, and I'm a good friend of his, so he's let me have it cheap. And he's probably not playing golf anymore because he's probably in his 70s now. So I'll go and get some money, draw some money out of a cash point somewhere, go over there, pick it up, and then what do you want to do after that, mate?
We'll go shopping.
Right, do you want to go into the range or something? Well, hey, takes a bit of time to get used to it again. You've done something there. Right, so you move that up.
So you move that up.
Yep.
That comes up.
Right, that clicks in there.
And that clips into there.
Right, yep.
So that's it there.
Right, okay.
There's 2 points there.
Right.
That just
slips in there nicely.
That's it.
Yep.
And then that's where I got the bit of tape, because that bit underneath is loose.
Right.
Just put your finger on there.
Yep.
Then you've either got a measure or a distance. And that's it. And then
sounds like thunder.
Yeah. And then it's basically press it to go.
Oh, he's off. See you later, Barry.
And then you can slow it down with either that one or speed it up with that one.
Okay, so to get it going, what did you?
Looks quite good. Right.
Yeah.
So all I did was press that middle.
The middle one.
Yeah.
And I just
press
set
in
him
the
off.
middle, and that sets it off.
Press it again to stop it.
Press it again to stop it.
Right. Okay.
And then that's faster
or
and
slower.
What's happened is that is actually come off. So I put the tape on to keep it in, because obviously you can't glue it in.
Oh right, you can't.
Because you want to go up and down.
Yeah. Okay.
So when you press it, you see, you press it down. Now if it was glued in, it would always be in one place.
It would be in one position. You couldn't.
So that's why I've just sort of put a piece of tape over it. I mean, that's been absolutely fine. It hasn't been any problem.
No, I'll leave it there then. I'll leave it there.
And then the wheels come off.
Right.
With that.
Right. Right. Okay. Quick release.
So, quick
wheels.
release with the wheels.
Yeah.
All you got to do
It's getting really quite tired. About 3/4 or halfway round.
Just lugging it around.
Yeah, the golf bag is bloody hard work, and everyone's got trolleys up there, and pretty much. Is that enough? Is that okay then?
Yeah, that's it.
Right. Okay. Right. So what should we do now? Where do you want to go?
We'll go shopping.
Shopping. Right. Let's see if we can work this thing out again. Right. I think he did pour that up or down. There we go. Yeah. Right. Okay. That was fairly straightforward. Oops. Well, I've nearly got it. Takes a bit of practice. That's in. So's that. It's got to make contact with those two there. So that goes in there like so. Right, get my golf bag. This is a carry bag, this one with a strap. I'm just hoping it doesn't look too silly. A small bag on a big trolley looks a bit hideous really, but I'm sure we'll be okay. That's okay. Right, this thing here could come in handy actually, because it means that I could put my mount for my camera. It's going to be pretty high. Well, that's going to be quite high, isn't it? Right. Let's try and... You okay? That's going to be too high, isn't it? I suppose I could always walk with it like that, and then when I'm going to hit a shot, put it in there, and then I could turn it around to where I am. Yeah, just out for 9 holes, see how we get on. Good exercise, and see how this little trolley handles it. Hopefully it'll be okay. It's alright, it's okay, it's alright, it's good. Feel a lot fresher, I must admit. If I was carrying, it would be quite difficult, I think. But because it's kind of like doing its own thing, and just having a walk, it's fine. Yeah, not bad for 30 quid. Yeah, it's a good little trolley that. There he goes. Good trolley. Bye. Send me a postcard. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. It's a keeper. And it's well worth the £30 which I'm going to spend to buy it. So this was a trial for it, and I'm glad to say that it's come through very successfully, and it's still got a full battery on it. There, still got a full battery. So yeah, it's a nice piece of kit, and it's well worth hanging on to. Where should we go then? Should we go around this way? Right, so this pretty much is in the centre of Swindon, pretty much. And it's a lovely open space with lakes and just gardens and all different sorts of things, really. Give you a bit of an idea what it's about. It's a bit blowy, a bit windy. There you go, it's lovely. A nice lake there. Got some swans over there and cygnets. Yeah. Something a bit strange. Have a look at that. Yeah. There you go. Okay, I'll just look at this notice board here. Queen's Park. There's a bit of information there about it. Right. This park formerly became Queen's Park to celebrate the Queen's coronation in 1953, being formally opened by Sir Noel Arkell, the High Sheriff of Wiltshire, on the 30th of May 1953. And blah blah, some more information about it there. So, yeah, it's 1953. So you're talking 67 years, about that, thereabouts. If I got my math right. So yeah, it's quite old, I suppose, and been sort of kept like this, similar to this, for all that time. It's quite a big area. I'll give you a bit of a.
That was where the hot house used to be.
Right. Give you obviously a Google flyover of it. You can get a better sense of its location.
That was not level.
No.
That was on a slightly level. There's a bit of an embankment that kids used to just
Right.
roll down here.
Oh really?
I don't remember that being flat.
No. There's some signs on trees. Regent's Place Victory in Europe Day celebrations. Well, that's probably 1945, I suppose. That was in Swindon town centre. Moving swiftly on, we've got this gentleman here, which was a Polish chap. Very good. Without the Polish people, God bless him, God rest his soul. Without the Polish people, we would have really struggled against the Germans. Demobbed after the war in a camp in Fairford, which is about 12 miles from here. He and his friend bought a house in Catherine Street and settled in Swindon. He worked at British Leyland. Right, so years ago, British Leyland, when it was going full tilt, employed maybe about 12,000 people, I think. I might have got my numbers wrong there. But they used to make cars there, or pressings for the body shell. Then that would go to Oxford to be assembled at Cowley. We've got another one here. Leslie Reginald Thompson. Leslie was married to Ruby Watts and lived at 127 Drove Road opposite Queen's Park, which is just over there. He originally lived at 43 Chester Street. He was part of the Royal Engineers and Royal Artillery. He was in Normandy, a motorbike dispatch rider. He was in concentration camp. In fact, when he saw Bergen-Belsen concentration camp after it was liberated, he was released from service duty in 1946 and worked at Will's Tobacco Factory, which is now Ockertall Way. Swindon used to have its own tobacco factory years ago, called Wills's, which has been gone about 30 years now, probably more than that. And there's a load more bits of information on trees. So yeah, lest we forget the sacrifices the older generations have given so that we can have freedom and liberty. Say again?
The garden of...
Let's go and have a little look.
I'm trying to remember some of this, and it's
Yeah.
very difficult. I just remember that big lawn. I don't remember it being flat.
Like a herbaceous border garden, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very nice too. It's a very peaceful place. Being right in the middle of Swindon, it's very peaceful. Right, okay.
There's some squirrels or something.
Yeah.
How old are we? Yeah.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
55. I mean, I can't remember the last time I came here, but the good thing is about making videos is that we can look back at this and remember about it. The time we spent at Queen's Park in Swindon. Yeah, there's quite a number of parks in and around Swindon, places where people can go and sit by some water, feed the ducks, and there's lots of little woodlands and things. People can sit there and watch the squirrels run around. Oh wow. It's almost as if you're right out in the country somewhere, isn't it? You know, instead we're in the middle of a town which hosts over 200,000 people. Yeah. Amazing. Right. Looks like there's another place here where a bit of a green open space. People can sit with children, they can run around and be kids and do what they want to do. Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, it's really quite nice. And it's pretty much bang smack in the centre of town. Quite incredible. If you can imagine somewhere like Central Park in New York, this is the equivalent, but probably on a slightly smaller scale. But nonetheless, it's a nice escape from the town. Yeah. And I think over there, that's Holy Roods are over there. That's the convent, or what used to be the convent. Yeah, I think that's a convent through there. Yeah. Anyway. Right. So we've pretty much done a mini tour of Queen's Park in Swindon. Hope you enjoyed that, because we certainly brought back some memories, but I can hardly remember much about it. I did know that it had a lake and some grounds, and that was it. That's all I kind of remembered of it. But it still triggered a few memories in my long distant past memory. It says we'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. There we go. Words of Vera Lynn, I believe.
Hello, Bobby.
There we go. Right, we've got to go do some shopping soon. So that's what I guess we'll have to do.